Hello everyone. Every point I'm going to cover in this video has been verified by the vehicle owners who have come to the shop where I am right now, as well as by the input of expert technicians in these fields. The first point is the CVT transmission, which, although it has improved over the years, still raises some concerns. Some customers have told us things like, it's not that it fails, but it feels strained when you accelerate hard. And that is the reason why the technician tell us it is due to the very specific design of the transmission, which prioritizes overall efficiency over immediate responsiveness. Furthermore, the manufacturer has made significant adjustments to the software and cooling systems in their more recent generations. But the most highly recommended solution is to strictly adhere to a regular oil change schedule and avoid aggressive driving habits. So, please, calm down and drive carefully when you're in one of these. The second issue is the base engine's power, which many consider just enough for the vehicle size. Some customers have told me it's fine for the city, but it feels sluggish on the highway. En autopista se siente lento. The primary reason for this is that the engine is specifically engineered to prioritize fuel economy rather than raw performance. I really hope you are paying close attention right now, because you certainly won't find this kind of information just anywhere. I mean, the brand doesn't even consider it to be a problem at all. They actually call it a deliberate design feature. The alternative is usually to opt for the hybrid versions, or you could simply adjust your own expectations. Another point to consider is the third row seating, which is an advantage in theory, isn't it? However, in actual practice, it is very small. A customer who visited our shop recently told us, it is really only for small children or for emergencies. This is primarily due to the constraints of the chassis space. There is no specific redesign, as that is quite common in this segment. The solution here is straightforward. If you need more genuine space, consider upgrading to a larger SUV. Regarding the interior quality, I must admit that opinions are divided, because we hear from many customers who tell us, while the design looks good, some of the plastic materials feel a bit tite, sino chip a tip to the touch. The technicians working here explained this is part of their strategy to keep the price point competitive. They noted that Mitsubishi improved interior finishes on higher end versions, though not on every single one. They recommend you take the time to check each version in person before you commit to buying. Ultimately, the final decision is yours. Moving on to number 5, the vehicle's infotainment system. A number of customers who have visited our shop have reported experiencing significant slowness or even occasional system glitches. I recall just a few days ago, one customer specifically told us, sometimes the whole thing just freezes up on me. This issue is typically caused by software that has not been properly optimized. The manufacturer has released several software updates for their more recent vehicle models. The best solution is to ensure you keep your system updated, or you can request a professional checkup at your local dealership. Moving on, the sixth point we need to address is the matter of fuel consumption. Some customers have told us it doesn't get the fuel economy it promises. Let me tell you something, this depends a lot on driving style and city use, because the Mitsubishi delivers in ideal conditions, but not always in real-world traffic. It is not actually a design flaw, but rather a case of misaligned expectations. Therefore, I would like you to pay very close attention to this specific point. Point number 7 concerns road noise, which tends to occur primarily at higher speeds. A number of our customers have reported that they are experiencing more wind noise than they had initially anticipated. This is due to soundproofing materials, and the last point is the resale value. Why do I say that? Because it's not always the highest compared to other brands, since they lose more value than a Toyota or a Honda. But let me tell you something, this is more about brand perception than actual quality. Mitsubishi doesn't lead in that area, but that doesn't mean it's a bad buy. The recommendation is to think about long-term use rather than resale value, and this car easily provides that point. Así